Hi guys, welcome back. Today I just want to share with you some outfits that I typically wear during the different seasons as I run. Typically I don't run in colder weather. I'm not really a cold weather girl, but I do get out there sometimes at 30 degrees, maybe 32, 31, but below that I usually don't go out. But when I do, I just want to share some tips with you since we're in the winter months and this winter season, just so that we can stay safe and you can run longer and run more comfortably. So typically, when I run and it's 30 degrees or below, I dress very warmly. You may not want to dress this warm, but it just kind of gives you some options as to what you might can do. Typically, I do a base layer, and this is my long sleeve base layer. It's got the thumb holes so that they stay put, and it's moisture wicking, which is very important. You want to wick away the sweat and the moisture so that you're not wet and that you can keep in the heat instead of letting it evaporate away. So that's the top part, and then this is the bottom part. So they're kind of like a tights. It fits tightly against my body. So I wear that, and then I wear this one on top of the top base layer just to keep me a little bit warmer on top. And then over the tights, I'll just get some jogging pants or a fleece pants or something like that that are comfortable, not too loose so that they don't create too much friction and slow me down. And then I also will do like a light jacket. If it's anywhere between, like I said, 30, 31, 32 degrees below freezing, I go ahead and I put my jacket on top as well. What's crucial for me when I am running in that kind of cold weather, I have to have a hat and as well as mittens. And mittens tend to keep your hands a lot warmer because you have your fingers that are closer together and they provide more warmth for each other and versus wearing gloves. So I wear my mittens and my gloves. I've got base layers, I have a top layer, jogging pants, and a light jacket. Next, if I am running more in like a 40-degree type weather, I will wear some leggings or some tights. These are supposed to be a little bit warmer. They have material that's moisture wicking as well, and it's kind of got like a light insulation in it. So they look thin, but they're very warm. These are my go-tos for the colder weather. And 40 degrees for me is really cold. So still. Um, also, in the 40-degree weather, I'll take my base layer that I wore in my 30 degrees. This one. I'll take this one and I'll put this one on first because, again, it's moisture wicking. I'm trying to stay as dry as possible. And then I'll put on the top layer. And this is great for cold weather. It fits tightly, so I feel like I have a lot of support. It's actually got some insulation in it. It looks really thin, but it keeps me really dry and warm. And it's got the thumb holes as well, so I want to make sure my sleeves stay down because I don't want any wind or cold getting into my under my sleeves. And I also will wear my hat with in my 40-degree weather, as well as the mittens again. But I won't wear the light jacket or wear pants on top of those leggings. In 40-degree weather, I can kind of take some things off. As we move along to a 50-degree weather, I'll wear just some basic black long pants where that are, again, form fitting, tight fitting. They don't provide a lot of friction, but try to get the moisture wicking if you can. These are just regular long pants. I'll also take, again, my base layer shirt. This is my go-to. So I'll always wear my base layer shirt just for that added warmth. And then this is my go-to for a cooler day, but not too cold. It's got a hood. I really don't use the hood because I still wear my headband with this, but it zips all the way up to the neck. So it gives me the heat insulation I need for that so that no air is getting to my chest. So on a 50-degree weather day, instead of a hat, I'll just wear like a headband like this, and to cover my ears. I won't need the whole hat support where it's keeping the heat on my head, but I do want to keep the wind out of my ears and the cold out of my ears to prevent any sickness or ear infections or anything like that. And if I feel like I need some gloves, I'll wear them. Sometimes I feel like it might be a little bit too warm for that, but if it's a cloudy day, it gets pretty cool. I won't need my mittens, but gloves might be beneficial. And then lastly, we have 60-degree weather. This is my ideal temperature for running. I love running between 50 degrees and any 70, 75 degrees. It's great weather for me. And 60 plus, what I'll do is wear a capri type workout pant, running pant, so that my ankles are out. It's a little bit more free. And then, like I said, I'm still a cold natured girl, so I'll wear a moisture wicking tank underneath. I'll wear something like this underneath my jacket. I'll still wear a jacket even if it's 60 degrees just in case. But with this, it's really light. It doesn't provide a lot of warmth, but it still has the thumb holes, and it zips all the way up so that if it is a cloudy day and it's still cool at 60 degrees, I feel like I'm still protected. If it gets too warm, I can just take it off and then I can just wrap it around my waist. So like I said, these were some tips that I use, or some things that I use as I run. You may be a little bit warmer natured or colder natured, depending on where you live or just your body in general. But these are just some general tips that you may find helpful. So please like and subscribe if you felt like this was beneficial, and I will see you next time. Thanks.